back, Biddy Brigade, to the Witty Bitties of Nevada, the podcast where the towns are tiny, the legends are loud, and the capitals used to be a whole lot dustier.
Today, we're stepping back into the time to Carson City in the 1860s through the 1880s, where the capital was new, the mint was loud, the streets were muddy, and the politicians were, well, still politicians.
Yeah. Carson City back then was half government, half Wild West, but 100% Nevada.
A capital in cowboy boots. Picture this: a marble capitol building surrounded by horses, hitching posts, and saloons.
Legislators in suits walk the same streets as miners covered in silver dust.
It was the only capital where you could pass a law at noon and get into a bar fight at 2 p.m. That sounds
Uh,
like my kind of place.
yeah. Carson City was trying so hard to be respectable. The frontier was trying so hard to stop it. Let's get into the Capitol building. The marble meets mud. The Capitol opened in 1871, elegant, domed, and very proud of itself.
Inside, marble floors, polished wood, and lawmakers trying to look important.
Outside, dust storms, stray dogs, and the occasional drunk miner yelling at the dome.
One legislator wrote in his diary, Carson City is beautiful, but the wind is trying to kill us. Oh
Accurate.
my God, so accurate. I was just thinking that today when I was walking my dog.
Yeah, I swear to God, when that wind comes over the Sierra Nevadas here, it like it's
Brrr.
there's no stopping it.
No.
All right, so let's get a little bit into the Carson City Mint, where money was born.
The Mint opened in 1869 and immediately became the loudest building in town.
You could hear the coin pressing from blocks away. Ka-chunk, 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 like the heartbeat of the city.
They minted silver coins from Comstock ore stamped with the famous CC.
Today, those coins are worth a fortune. Back then, people used them to buy whiskey.
Oh, Nevada's priorities. Boy, I wish I could find one of those coins that say CC on it.
Yeah, it'd be great if we could dig one up.
Mhm.
The V&T Railroad, the short line that ran the West. Well, okay. A lot of people have heard about the Virginia Truckee Railroad connected to Carson City to Virginia City, Reno, and the world.
It carried silver, lumber, passengers, gossip, and occasionally a miner who fell asleep in the wrong car.
Well, that probably happened a lot.
I'm sure it did.
The whistle echoed through the valley like a daily reminder that civilization was trying to happen. All right, Rosa, we're going to step into the fun part, I guess. The saloons, the hotels, and the frontier drama.
Carson City had saloons for every mood: saloons for miners, saloons for politicians, saloon for railroad workers, saloons for people who were just tired.
Well, there were saloons on every corner, but dang, that's a lot. Hopefully, they didn't have a sign in the window that said, only politicians, only miners. Yeah. The St. Charles Hotel was the fancy one. The Ormsby House was the rowdy one. And the smaller saloons were, let's call them character building.
If walls could talk, Carson City would spill more tea than the legislator.
Legislator, man. Yeah. All right, let's get into a mini story. And this story is the night the Mint Vault opened itself. All right, let's get into this one. One night in 1870s, a mint guard named Thomas was doing his rounds. The building was quiet, the press is silent, the halls still. He walked past the vault, heard the metallic click. He froze. The vault door, the heavy iron, impossible to move vault door, was open an inch. He called out, "Who's in there?" No answer. He pushed the door open. The vault was empty. He stepped inside. The door slammed shut behind him.
Oh, heck no. Absolutely not.
Thomas pounded on the door. No one heard him. Then, from the corner, he heard the sound of a coin dropping. Just one, a single metallic ping. He lit his lantern. Nothing. The next morning, workers found him asleep on the vault floor. The door was unlocked, the vault untouched, but on the floor beside him was a freshly minted coin stamped CC from a batch that hadn't been run yet.
No. No, thank you. Okay, maybe. Maybe. For a coin that would be worth that much money now? Yeah.
To this day, museum staff say the vault has a mind of its own.
Now we're gonna take you down the Kit Carson Trail, history, scandal, and spirits.
Ooh.
The Kit Carson Trail winds past Victoria homes, pioneer cabins, and mansions with secrets.
One house had a ghost who rearranged furniture. Another had a window that refused to stay closed. Another had a resident who kept a pet bear.
Carson City was never boring, apparently.
Yeah, pet bear. All right. So, daily life, dust, silver, and politics. A typical day in the 1870s, Carson City, horses clomping down wooden sidewalks, miners heading to the assayer's office, politicians arguing in the Capitol, ladies in long dresses shopping on Carson Street, the mint pounding out coins, the V&T whistling echo through the valley.
It was busy, gritty, hopeful, and loud.
Carson City wasn't just a capital, it was a crossroads of ambition, money, and frontier chaos.
Now, the city that didn't sleep. A-
Ooh.
Ugh, that's Reno. At night, the saloons glowed with lamplight. Poker games lasted until dawn. The railroad yard clanged and hissed. Coyotes howled from the hills.
I don't know. I think that still happens
I'm
in
sure.
Carson City now with the coyotes.
Yeah,
It's not very many coyotes can you hear in Reno.
no, that is true.
Yeah.
I don't know very many poker games that last until dawn anymore, though.
No. And the capital stood silent and imposing, a marble island in a sea of frontier noise. This has been the Witty Bitties of Nevada, where the history is wild, the ghosts are unionized, and the capital has always had a little frontier in its blood. I gotta say, I know they used to take the gold to the assayer's office. It is the weirdest word. Assay.
It might have a reason.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to investigate it. But every time I see the word assayer, I'm always like, ass. Hey.
I'd Yeah.
Right?
Yes, very much so. See you next time, biddies.
Remember, if you're gonna be a biddy,
Be sure to be witty.